good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It's a 6'2" stallion, Mauricio Fanchulo, the thoroughbred Nigerian. What's good?
Hey. Yeah, this is Chooks, your boy. AKA Ep1, the only voice of logic and reason. Let's get it.
What's going on, people? This is Young Zeke, aka the verbal shotgun, aka I'm delivering truth like I deliver babies, but I don't deliver babies.
Oh, God forbid.
Trust him, he's a doctor.
Trust me, I'm a doctor.
Hey, welcome to another week of Fix It in Post.
Fix it in post.
Yeah, Fix It in Post.
I think he missed the meeting where we named it.
Probably.
Hey.
Yeah.
This song is really doing it for me.
Or he was
today,
probably
man.
like singing through
This song is doing it for me, man.
Hey, what's good, guys, man? What's new this week? Chucks, man, what's good?
Hey, nothing, man. Just same old work, family, entertainment, laughing, food,
Your family,
all
man.
the good things. Yes, I am. I have a beautiful wife and 2 bastard children. Not bastards, I'm sorry. They're a beautiful baby boy and girl.
Meaning they're not yours? Is that what you mean?
That's strike one, guys. Keep track at home.
The guy.
This is going to be a very violent podcast very soon.
The guy is snitching on himself. Is there something we don't know?
That song is awesome, man.
Hey, Zeke, what's good, man? What's
What's
good with you this week?
cracking, man? This week has been good, you know. I'm starting a new photography campaign thing that I'm doing.
Nice.
So that's pretty dope.
Nice.
Pretty happy about that. More details to come. And then I got a bunch of stuff in the works, you know. So it's just been a busy week.
Yes,
That's what's
sir.
up, man. That's what's up.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
I had a good week too, man. I just performed at West by West Bank on Saturday.
Yes.
That was
Yeah.
a good time. It was my first outdoor performance, so that was pretty cool.
Great.
And then last week I got a letter from a independent record label,
Yes.
which it will remain nameless, but they were basically like, send us some of your work. We want to put your work in one of our compilation albums that we're putting together. So I was like, okay, cool. I sent them, my demos, sent them the lyrics.
Yeah.
Bright Darkness.
Nah, it wasn't Bright Darkness.
Which one did you send then?
I sent them 6 songs. We Live It Up, et cetera, et cetera. It doesn't matter. Anyways,
It matters to me, guy.
they decided to choose We Live It Up.
As a manager.
And they sent back a letter to me saying, hey, yeah, we want to use this song in our America compilation. So
Yeah.
I started doing some research on this to see what's going on here. Because cats like us are
Nigerians.
skeptical,
Skeptical.
always skeptical.
AKA Nigerians.
So turns out all the research I'm saying says that it's a scam. So I read the letter a little bit more closely, and they want me to send $400 to them to go through a pre-screening, to have my song go through a pre-screening first before they let me know whether it's made the cut or not.
Bam, bam, ba-dam-dam. Are you serious?
Promptly, what you should do is just straddle a photocopy machine and Xerox your balls. And write 400 on that, and just mail it to them.
You know what? The balls,
200
the
each.
balls,
Right.
though. The balls of Americans to see Nigerians are the masters of scam. And Americans scam everything that's scammable.
$400 to go through a pre-screening, a screening.
So the contract is still sitting on my counter.
$400.
I'm not gonna do it, man.
How about I give you the money, you do it?
Can we have
Yeah,
a
that's
bonfire? Can we have a bonfire for it?
Give me the money, I'll do it.
Talk to me after the podcast, man.
That's what's up, man. That's
talk
what's
about
up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome to another week here. Fix It in Post. Follow us on Twitter, by the way. Let me go ahead and plug that right now. FIIP Podcast. That's on Twitter, Facebook, same thing. FIIP Podcast. And we're just going to be giving it to you every week. So
Follow us.
Every week.
Don't miss out.
We're going to be giving it to you more than every week. If you know what I mean.
I wish this guy,
We're
anyways.
young.
Yo, I think we should give him the Unlucky Bastard of the Week, man.
Unlucky Bastard of the Week. Brought to you by...
Stop singing. It's not your segment yet.
So let's set the world on fire. I don't know. People just jealousy right
Oh,
here.
man.
Okay?
Unlucky Bastard of the Week. Brought to you by nobody, because we're not sponsors yet. The unlucky bastard for this week is a gentleman that will remain unnamed. And he's unnamed for a reason, because this is terrible. So this gentleman, his wife came and told him, hey, honey, guess what? We're pregnant. And the guy,
That's good news.
it's great news, isn't it?
I mean,
I mean,
especially
if you're prepared for it, you're a happy couple, you're married.
yeah.
Yeah, it's good news.
It's never great news unless you're rich.
So, the guy jokingly, because the guy's a jokester, the guy jokingly said, "Ha ha ha, that's funny. I'm sterile."
Well, let's
Jokingly.
let's pause for a second.
That's
Let's
not
pause.
funny though. Sterility is not funny.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like,
He has a dry sense of humor. The guy jokingly
He's
says,
stupid.
"I'm
is what
sterile."
he is. He's a stupid man.
what?
And
what
You
if-
know how many men suffer in America and Nigeria from sterility?
You know what? If
The
he-
balls don't work.
Yep. Yep.
That's a curse. That's witchcraft. In fact,
So,
He speaks that into
Witchcraft.
existence.
He,
Into his life.
Amen.
he does,
Brother.
he does. Which is wrong. But
Oh,
the
brother.
funny part about it is, after he says this, his wife breaks down because she thinks it's serious. She breaks down and tells him that she's been cheating on him.
Whoa.
Now that is a woman you don't want. That is a woman you don't want as a crime, as a partner in crime.
Whoa.
That bitch breaks down very easy. That was sudden.
Whoa.
She breaks down.
Who
and
breaks
he
down and
tells him-
confesses everything without even probing a little deeper?
Whoa.
She confesses everything.
Never.
So-
She's been having an
Okay.
affair.
Wait. Let's take a step back.
Hey ma'am, my name is Lieutenant Chickson. What's your name? Okay, yes, I robbed the bank.
I shot him.
Yes, I shot him. He came at me and I shot him. Okay, that's my blood and that's my these are my hair, whatever. follicles. But yeah,
So for
poor
this
guy,
week,
though.
that guy who shall be remain unnamed gets the unlucky bastard of the week. And it's a podcast. You can't see me, so I have my thumbs up.
He's not
Unlucky bastard of the week.
No, he is unlucky.
Actually,
He's
He's
very
lucky.
unlucky. He's very unlucky.
Oh no, brothers, he's lucky.
Why?
Do you want to raise another man's child for 18 years?
But it might not necessarily be another man's child.
But it might
She
be.
just-
Now,
yeah, it
now
could
he
be.
knows.
Yeah.
Not knowing is worse.
Yeah.
Now that would be unlucky.
Yeah.
It could be.
I'd rather you tell me up front while you're still pressed. I can kick you out of the house and walk around naked and have women come over and just to clean the house, not for anything. Clean it. I'm just saying.
That's crazy, man.
I'm not mad at him. Though.
Yeah. It's nuts.
It's sad though. It's painful. Well, guess who,
I don't feel bad for him.
guess who no longer has a dry sense of humor though.
Yep.
Guess who's now straight up and serious?
Exactly.
But I mean, can we really call him a loser though?
No. No, not
nah,
really.
he's not a loser.
He's not a loser. You're right. You're right. He's
Matter of
not
fact,
a
is he-
loser.
He's
He's a fortunate. He's a fortunate, unlucky bastard.
Is that painful fortune?
He's fortunate.
It doesn't seem like fortune at first, but in a few years he'll thank God for those little mercies.
Well,
Right now it burns.
I think it would only, in a few years, he'll be able to thank God for those little mercies if the kid truly is not his. If it's his, it's like
18 years locked,
locked in.
With the woman that fucks that niggas.
Yep.
and you know about it.
And you know.
It's true though. That's true. That's not good.
So,
Well, only 9 months will know.
So
No,
I guess the
man,
moral
no.
of the story is
Don't have a dry
don't
sense of humor.
snitch on yourself.
Yes.
and that actually, this is a good point. I heard today, which kind of ties right into this, that women,
There we go.
um,
It's about to get
as it
sexist
pertains-
up in this bitch, girls.
as it
Listen
pertains
up.
to marriage, women feel marriages last long, based on how many hours the man works in a week. The more hours a man works, the higher likelihood that the marriage will last.
I agree.
Why?
Because absence makes the heart grow fonder. I think so.
So if you're away for 50 hours a week
Mhm.
versus 40,
Whenever she sees you from that 7 to 2, or whenever when you go to bed, she's gonna appreciate you more. But if you're at home all the time, playing fucking Modern Warfare,
yeah,
jerking off, and getting drunk in the daylight, she sees you.
She gets
less and
annoyed.
less as a man. Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you're ambitious and you're out there and you're hustling and
Okay,
you're rising
okay.
up the ladder and you're bringing home that paycheck,
Hold on.
and she's playing tennis and doing yoga with her friends and driving SUVs, dropping the kids off at school, banging the tennis instructor, marriage will last longer. While you're banging out your secretary back in the office too. This is how America was built, people. I don't make these rules. I just live by
I think
them.
that's the. I think that study is one of those fake not
There we
fake,
go.
but one of those studies that America just brings out every once in a while. Because this week, oddly enough, I heard that marriages last marriages last longer depending on how quickly the wife gets over a argument.
Okay.
So the quicker a wife gets into argument, the happier and the longer lasting
Those things aren't
a
mutually
marriage
exclusive, though. I mean,
a
you
marriage
can,
is.
they
That
can
makes
both
more
be-
sense to me than um, it lasts like if you guys don't see each other because the guy is working all the time. Like that to me, that's like breeding grounds for cheating. Like you give the chick opportunities
When you
because
combine-
you're never there.
when you
you're never
combine both,
there
though.
to you're never
Both-
there to like
But when you combine both,
deliver her needs.
what do you mean you're never there? It's within reason.
If-
You don't, you're not going to work 20 hours a day.
But
know
if she just has like a bunch of extra time for no good reason, for absolutely no good reason, like, and she's just at home chilling,
She might be working too.
eh,
Yeah. I mean,
I think that's one of those studies that's up for debate.
Well-
but the question is, what is the alternative though? A guy that stays at home.
The
all the
study,
time?
no, a
the-
balance.
so-
You balance it out.
That's what I'm saying though.
Yeah,
Balance,
you
but-
both
but-
work
but
40
you have to
hours.
work.
You both leave in the morning, come at night, and
That
hang
is
out.
full time.
Yeah, that's full time.
but let me tell you what the rest of the study said, or the reason why women said that. They said that if a man works more, obviously he's making more money.
Yes.
I think we can agree with that. Which means that if he's making more money, he has the resources to pay for someone to clean the house, someone to do the laundries, just a housemaid, for example.
Because women in
Which
general
means
are
that the
flipping to-
women
to power and
then
money.
have the opportunity, instead of being at home cleaning the house, they can go work to the gym, work on their body, feel better about themselves, exercise, all that type of stuff, which
Unlike
is what makes them happy.
Zeke's Gestapo idea, which is the man should be at home all the time, so she has no chance to cheat. So he has his eyes on her all the time. That is some desperate shit. If you're confident in your woman,
That's not what
and
I'm
you're
saying.
confident, that's what you said.
I'm not
That's
saying
what you
be
just
home
said.
all the time.
You
I
said,
said
you said
if
there's
there's a
more time.
good-
You just said there's more time for her to cheat when you're not around.
Do you know?
So
do
the
you-
alternative
do you
then
know
is that he should be
how
around.
many? Do you know how many lonely housewives are in Eden Prairie?
And do you
just-
know? And do you know
just
how many
driving
and
around,
do you know
just
how many
waiting
you know how many unlonely
pick up
housewives are
somebody?
there? There are other women also have things to do. That's very sexist, lady. Are you hearing this? This guy is saying the female psyche is so weak that unless a man is around to keep them busy in some way, they go out and they cheat.
Unless a man has a control of his relationship. the
Even
woman will
worse.
cheat.
No. Are you hearing this, women?
Yes, I said it.
Find him and fix it in post. Zero rocks. Send your emails to him. Can you believe this? So either the man is there
ladies,
to watch you
send
and
it
control
all
you.
to me.
Otherwise, with your weak psyches, you find somebody to cheat on
Yes.
him with.
If your man does not control the relationship, the likelihood of you cheating is high.
Wow.
Bam.
Okay.
That's it. It's the truth.
You guys heard it first. You heard it here. You heard it live.
yeah.
Yeah, I heard it first.
I believe, a man should work hard like a knight. Provide for his princess.
oh, superhero
Let her,
face.
let her spend the money.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let her, she make enough money that she can't even spend it all. Take
Hey,
care of her.
honey, here's a bag full of money. You go do what you want.
Yes. Instead
I
of
will go
instead of hey honey, I'll follow you around. Make sure you do not cheat. My eyes are on you. You see that big ring on your eye? Cameras in there. I'm watching you. Who's that nigga? Where's that nigga from? Come on, you cannot live like that.
That's
Yeah.
not what I'm saying. You're painting a caricature.
You better clarify yourself
of my
because right now
statement.
Chooks is like
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm hearing.
Oh no, that's fine. If they're weak minded enough to like take
There
that
it
and
is.
believe
You
it,
see?
go ahead.
Weak-minded. He just called women weak. His own words now. Okay, my words first. And he took it, and now he owns it. So all I'm
Yes.
saying is,
Ladies,
I think that's.
I am sexist.
I heard about something like that recently, though.
Yeah.
It's not even about the marriage lasting longer. It's about men themselves and how men need to work, or we die. Okay, not die, but you hear about niggas who retire at 65, and all of a sudden their knees give out.
Yeah.
And then their heart starts getting weaker, and then this happens, and their back gives out, and before you know it, they die.
Yeah.
In 10, 15 years. But women cannot work all their lives. And then when their husband retires, they're still cool. They go on cruises. They live till 85, 90, visit the grandkids in their Buick LeSabres and, still have fun.
Yeah.
But men, we need to work. And it's the way society is built. It's not about controlling the woman. It's about playing your part so she can play her part of keeping her body tight with some hot yoga, some tennis.
yeah.
Get that ass tight for you. So when you come home and you're tired, you can lie down, she can ride, she can feed you.
I
Then you go off to work.
I grew up in an era of superwomen. You know,
No, you did not.
My mother was a superwoman. She worked just as long as my dad worked. She came home. She fed
That
me.
is this era, guy.
She came home.
That
she
is this
fed me.
era.
That's a superwoman.
Yeah,
That's what
that is woman of this era. Your mom is an anomaly from her time. Let's be honest.
Well, because of my
I'm
mother,
just saying.
I have those beliefs.
No. Yeah, a woman can work if she chooses to, but if she chooses to stay at home and raise the kids and keep the house tight, she doesn't mean she has time to cheat.
Look,
It means she's doing
look,
something
listen,
important.
listen. Regardless of whether she's working or not, if I have to wake up early and leave the house, everybody has to wake up early and leave the house.
That's bullshit.
No, nobody. You're not gonna
That
sit
is
there and
BS.
use up my electricity
Come on.
while I'm off at work doing stuff. If I leave, everybody got to leave.
you
I don't care
believe this?
if you go to daycare.
I don't agree with
Come
that.
on, Reese,
preschool,
thank you.
I don't
you go
agree
to,
with that.
brother
You go to
Reese.
kindergarten.
I don't
Dude,
agree with
this
that.
guy.
You go volunteer
this is some
somewhere.
Hitler
I don't agree with
bullshit
that.
right
No.
here.
You know what? And here, I mean, for those of you who are listening who actually have like some biblical foundation and you believe in the Bible, here is why I don't completely agree with what Zeke is saying right now.
Completely.
After Adam fell, he ate the fruit he wasn't supposed to eat. God said to Adam, "Your curse is that you will work the rest of your days. You will labor.
Toil
You will
soil.
You will toil the soil. The woman's curse is that she will have to give childbirth,
She will go through
and
that
it will be
pain.
painful. So that is the route naturally that man and women take.
That's what I'm saying.
So
I mean,
you
So
can't
because
say
they
you-
bleed,
can
they don't
you-
have to work.
Can you believe
Okay.
what Zeke is saying?
now.
So because they bleed, they don't have to work.
Is that all they do? That's all they do
that's
is
not-
bleed.
No.
They bleed
But
and give
this
kids.
is
That's
so you
it.
don't have
This
to
is
work.
the mentality.
Whoa.
This is the
You
mentality
know,
that-
this is exactly where the welfare mentality comes.
No, it's not.
I have 10 kids, so I'm just gonna stay home.
Why would
collect a
you
check
have
from the
10 kids?
Government.
Why would you have 10 kids? That's irresponsible.
That's not the same argument.
It's not the same argument.
That's
That
not
is
what
an
we're arguing.
irresponsibility.
We're arguing your family. We're arguing
We're
his
arguing-
family.
we're
We're arguing
arguing
my
you- we're arguing
family.
You have 2 kids.
You have 2 kids.
And you have a good
Everybody needs
job.
to leave the house when you leave.
When you leave, that's ridiculous.
When I go to work, when I wake up early in the morning, everybody has to wake up and go somewhere.
That is beyond ridiculous. That's no.
I don't, you can go daycare. You can go to the tutors. You can go volunteer
I
somewhere.
think that's today's
Go do
society.
something. Go
That's
do
today's
something.
soc-
That
that's
is the
today's
problem with this society. Parents
do
don't
something.
stay home and raise their kids.
Yeah.
They're busy chasing that money, working. Go
Yep.
do something. Go
Yep.
do. Staying at home, taking care of the home, raising your kids is something.
Yep.
It's probably the most important thing you can do as a parent.
Yep.
Let's be honest. Because when you fuck up, you give us cycles that shoot up schools because girls don't fuck them.
Yep.
That is what happens when you fuck society up like that. When everybody's chasing money, nobody's raising the fucking boy. He gets on World of Warcraft. He becomes a star on World of Warcraft, but in real life he sucks. And then he gets mad and he kills my daughter, all because Mr. Zeke says, you must leave my house and go do something. Instead of raising your child. You drop him off in daycare where a woman has 20 kids to watch. She gives them milk boxes, they take naps.
You're acting as if like there isn't a balance to that. Like
What I heard from you, I did not hear about. I heard when I leave the house early in the morning, everybody leaves the house early in the morning.
when I wake up in the morning to go to work,
Okay.
you're getting ready because you're going to school. You're getting ready because
What
you're
if,
going to work.
what if
you're
the
going
kids
to
aren't
volunteer.
of school age?
If they're not in school age, then for sure I have them in activities. Whether it's whether it's
This is
football
probably
camp,
like a guy who doesn't have kids.
Whether it's football camp.
What would the 2-year-old do in football camp? Zeke?
Okay, so if you have somebody like a 2-year-old, for example, like if you're going to work, you're gonna have to take them somewhere. You're gonna
No,
take
your
them
wife
to,
can stay home and raise them.
go do something.
Ridiculous. Your wife can stay home and teach them shapes and teach them how to read and build that connection with mother and son or mother and daughter while you're out there being the man and bringing the bacon home.
Go do something.
No, that's not an argument. Go do something is not an argument.
Is go do something if they're at the age where
If
they
they're
can
at the age
go
where they can do something.
But
When they're
between
2, 3,
one,
4,
1 or 0 to what 4.5, 5.
those are important
What can they
ages.
do?
No, and you're right. You know, let me walk back my comment.
You have
For-
to.
about time.
You have to.
For long enough.
For like newborns and like in the early stages of life, it is important to develop that connection with the mother and all that. So that's why I support like women staying home from work and taking care of the kids in those instances. But I'm not gonna have like 13, 18, and 16-year-old kids, and my wife is staying at home all day.
That's your
Go
fine.
do something. Go volunteer. Go do something.
You cannot tell her
Go
what
to
to do,
church.
guy. If she chooses to go to church, if she chooses to go volunteer, that is her choice.
You're not.
You cannot make a rule in your house.
You're
that
not just
says
gonna
you
sit at
must do
home all
something.
day.
So what?
But
It's not your call.
I don't
man.
think. I don't think that if
It is
if-
not your call.
I mean, I don't know, but I don't think that if a wife is a stay-at-home mom, all she does is sit
sit
at
at home doing
I don't
nothing.
think that's what she
That
does.
is ridiculous.
I mean, I think if
especially
she's
when you have kids that are of school age.
yeah, if
You're
the
not just
schools
sitting
are
at
to,
home.
exactly, if the kids are gone to school, I think she'll take a few hours, clean the house,
Yes.
make sure that the dinner is getting prepped for the night, and then she'll go find something to do. I don't think
Yes,
she just
honestly,
sits.
And that's my point. Like I'm coming from where I'm hearing the stories of the women who literally just sit at home.
There are no women like
and
that. You ever heard any stories of
they-
women
they are.
who sit at
They
home
are.
from 8 to 8 doing nothing?
who sit at home.
There might be.
The guy goes to work.
They
he
are,
finds,
they are,
There might
they
be.
are,
he
they are,
finds
they are a
his
small
girl.
percentage.
He finds his girl in the same place that he put her.
But what I'm saying is that those women are not.
Well,
the
let's
norm.
not say it like that. I mean, the
Those,
same
yeah,
place
those
he put her.
You know what I'm saying? Are you hearing this,
The
ladies?
same place he found her.
Please
I mean, like he
listen.
left. She's on the couch.
These are
when
all
he
Freudian
left,
slips.
Whatever.
Where he left her. You know. I'm just saying.
Jeez.
Look,
All right, all right, all right.
in my ideal life, though, my ideal
Yeah.
life is this.
Yeah.
I wish to make enough money to where my wife can do what the fuck ever she wants.
Me too, man.
Like, I really don't care because raising kids is, as long as my kids are taken care of, they know the Bible, they know who they are,
Yep.
they know what they believe. By the time they're 16, 17, I send them out into the world.
Yep.
I can trust that if my boy sees something bad happening, he has the courage to. His mom has trained him. Okay, not just his mom, but me as an example. I don't really care about the money or the pursuit of money or she must be doing something. The house is clean, which Marcy, my wife, does perfectly. My boy and my girl are well raised, well fed. I have food when I get home.
Yep.
You know, I'll do my part. I'll work 2-3 jobs.
It's all about playing a part.
It's all about playing your part.
That's real.
Play
That's
your role,
real.
man.
You know, because imagine if every family in America was like that right now. We would have so much less black families. Black kids won't be in prison right now if they had the father that comes home every day and the mom says, "Look at his homework that she's checked. Look how ignorant and how not ignorant, but look how careless he is with his math." And his dad looks him in the face and scolds him. You know,
No, that's true.
things like that is all about roles. And once you start fucking with that shit and everybody's equal, men and women are the same.
Yeah.
If you're gonna climb the ladder, woman can climb the ladder too.
Yeah.
Who are you to do? You know what you do when you do that? You deteriorate the class of a woman, a well woman.
Look, as long as she's not at home sitting there all day like doing nothing, or like having like 5 loads of laundry and like that's all you've accomplished all day,
That's a lot.
I'm cool with it. Go do something.
Okay, look, but look, I was thinking about. I thought about this today, and it struck me. You know how feminists are always pushing that women should get out there in the workplace,
Yeah.
and, compete with the boys and be one of the boys and climb up the ladder, be on the board, fight with them, be aggressive. In their effort to raise women up, what they do is they elevate the role of men, or what the roles that men typically play. They elevate them over the roles that women play.
That's a very
Making
good point.
making the female role look like the subservient, stupid role.
That's a very
And then
good point.
If you're not playing with these boys at this level, then you're not playing in life. You're just fucking around.
So this is what I'm hearing. Correct me if I'm wrong. As you are trying to elevate the role of a woman, what you're doing is you're actually, inconsequentially, pushing up what men do
as the ideal,
as the ideal.
and what women do
You're
as garbage.
setting the men up on the pedestal. Like, that's a good point,
Yeah,
man.
and that is the unintended consequence in that message, because raising kids is not easy. I see what my girl does and how she engages my son in stupid conversations that would last 5. I'm like, you know what? Shut up, leave me alone. I'm tired. I'm going to go take a nap. I just go home from work. But she engages him on his level.
Yeah.
If it's something I can do, I go to his games. I pay for his games.
Yeah.
That is my role. I
Yeah.
play my role.
Yeah.
But do not insult the role of women staying at home like it's some boo-boo, stupid bullshit. Because if the home is not happy, guess what? Nobody's happy, not even you. You come home, there's a pile of laundry somewhere. Oh, well, I was working too, Chooks. We're both
Yeah.
working.
Yeah.
Why don't you do the laundry?
Yeah.
That is the fight you're going to have.
Yep.
Why don't you do the dishes?
Yep.
Why don't you go fix the car?
Yep.
Because I work too.
We're both at
We're
work.
both at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you're both equals. You're both fighting now.
That's
but
a
when
good
you come
point.
home and she respects you, okay, my husband is home. I've made food. I've had time to rest and prepare for him and the kids when they come home. Because when we come home, it's a rush. When I land and my son lands and my daughter lands, it's a rush. All homework needs to be checked.
Yep.
Laundry needs to be done.
Yep.
Tomorrow needs to be taken care of. Dinner needs to be served. Dishes done. You guess what, guy? You'll be doing that shit too when you get home. So
That's
yes,
true.
your girl is not home sitting down with you. She's working, but when you come home, you're working till midnight.
I mean, I think
You make a good
Zeke.
point.
I think Zeke was he misspoke. I think really what he was saying was what
He
you're
doesn't
saying.
want sloth.
He just doesn't want you. Don't you
I
can't
don't wanna-
just sit
ju-
at
don't
home
just sit
and
at
do
home.
nothing. Watch TV all day.
Yes.
which I
Okay.
think is a fair request.
It is a fair request.
and,
You're
and
right.
I think that there's. I mean, I don't really know the stats, but I think there's a more of a smaller percentage of women who actually do that than the percentage of women who.
those are the women that get super fat and they complain when you cheat on
but
them.
I think
offense.
we'd be surprised at that.
Maybe.
Like, I feel
We
like
might be.
that percentage is high because we're in a generation of entitled people.
You think that might be what leads to the 50% of divorces here in America? Is partially
Nobody
that
playing their role, man.
people don't
it's-
play their
People don't
role.
play their role.
It's men not being men for one.
That's the most important thing, not just in divorce, but in most cases in society and life.
Like if as a man you're not being a man, you're not playing your role, you're not playing your position, and you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Of course, the woman is not gonna respect you.
And let's not get it twisted. Being a man is not easy.
Of course not.
It's not easy.
Of course not.
I mean, what niggas do where they get a girl pregnant and they run away? That is the easy one. You can take off.
Yeah.
Women don't have it in them to lead their children and run, which is why when you want to reach the black community, don't reach them through shit like, oh, you're poor, you've been enslaved. Reach them through, hey, single moms in black, look at what you guys do. You work 2 fast food jobs to raise your
Right,
kids.
right.
You're rarely home with your kids. Where's
Right.
your husband?
Right.
Tame those niggas. Shame those niggas in the African American community instead of preaching some slavery bullshit.
Speaking of that, like this week I heard that you guys know the basketball player Rashad McCants.
Yeah.
So what he did, he had an interview, and he basically said that when he was playing ball in college, he said that people were writing his papers for him. He said that like he was taking fluff classes, that he was taking African American studies, that he wouldn't even attend the class, and all he'd have to do was write a paper at the end of the year, which his tutors were writing for him. He said that all of his teammates would jump in a car, all drive to the tutor's house, and go and get their papers.
How did this happen?
At the end of the year? And then they were asking him, they were saying, so do you think that the coach knew? He said, well, the coach with everybody that he had checking up on our grades and everything, he had to know. So he basically came out, outed the program, outed his coach, outed his teammates.
Yes.
Like, what do you?
And I'm
like,
happy he did.
What do you guys think about this?
I've been talking about this for a long time, man. Honestly, fucking student athletes are athletes first and students second. They are athlete students. They're there to make the university money. And I'm happy he came out and said this because this is going to push something that I've been pushing for a long time, which is compensation for athletes based on academic performance. That's what I've been pushing. Because
So your argument is, not that you get a compensation based on your
Just being on the team.
being athlete. You're gonna get your compensation. Your compensation is gonna be based on how you perform in
in
classes.
class, yes, because you're already on the team, and if you fuck up on the team, they'll still cut you.
So he was basically snitching on Roy Williams.
Exactly.
UNC coach.
The whole organization.
Yes, and it's good he did that.
He said the whole organization. He was like, they're in on it. He's snitching on his teammates, snitching on everybody.
Why is it good that he did that?
Because there is a culture in college NCAA basketball, football, whatever program, a culture that pushes using these kids just for their athletic ability and then throwing them out into society with no usable skills to further their lives.
My counter argument to that is there are, if you guys remember, Robert, the running back from Minnesota. What was the running back from
Robert Horry. I mean, no.
basketball.
That's basketball.
Yeah.
We don't know his name, but go ahead.
The running back from Minnesota.
Okay, keep going.
He actually left football to go to med school. There's examples of student athletes
there are.
that have
There
taken
are
their
examples,
education
but you
seriously.
forget that these kids are still kids.
No, I understand, but,
No,
what I'm saying is, like, I'm for personal responsibility.
You cannot have-
if
look, you
if
can be for
Rashard
personal-
if Rashard McCants if he really felt that this was wrong,
Robert Smith.
Robert Smith, there you go, that's the guy. If Rashard McCants really felt that this was wrong, why didn't he speak up when he was in school? Why wait
Zeke,
8 years later
Zeke, you
to
say
speak
this
up?
Because he
you
was
say
a
this-
young kid,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm about to say.
He was a
Zeke,
young
Zeke
kid.
says this from the vision of a grown ass man
Yeah.
who's out in the real world working,
Yeah.
who has actually felt pressure.
So
These
what's the
kids-
what's
let
the
me
difference
finish,
between
though. Let me
him and
finish.
other athletes
Let
that
me
take their
finish, though.
education seriously?
People are different, Zeke. Okay, there's a reason why schools give a 2.0 minimum to stay in school, and they have probation because you have to force kids to do stuff even at the collegiate level. If you're going to use them and make millions of dollars off Johnny Manziel, then make sure to your best of your ability that the kid just doesn't tear his ACL and gets a major in sociology and goes out there and fails. That's uncalled for and unfair. You cannot compare one star running back who became a Met student to every boy out there in the. They use these kids as modern day slaves. Okay, no, okay, that's
But, okay,
that's
okay.
kind of shit I hate.
Oh, okay,
but
so-
they use these kids to make a lot of money and they give them no life skills. Okay, it's do you know how much time it takes to be a professional football player?
But okay,
or a college football player?
no. Okay, but listen. In on the other side of this, do you realize like these schools give them a full ride, a full scholarship, and they say that whatever class, whatever major, we got you.
Yeah.
You're staying on campus. We got you.
Imagine being in med school and being a Division I football player. Can you accomplish that, Zeke?
If
You
if
will
the
not do
player,
it.
if the player is able to, and you won't
Pharmacy,
be
pharmacy.
you won't be a med school. You'll be a pre-med.
Whatever.
You'll be
Okay,
pre-med.
okay. Let's say pharmacy. Pharmacy is 6 years of school. Would you be able to carry a full load for primary? I'm talking about organic chemistry 1, organic chemistry 2, most of the sciences, while you're working out and playing Division 1 football. That kind of pressure on a 19-year-old.
But what I'm telling you is
These
there
kids are 19 and 21.
But there are kids out there who take their education seriously.
There are kids out there who perform in the Olympics. That's not all of us.
Right, but what?
Just
but,
because there are
so
some
what
exceptional
separates,
people does not mean that everybody's exceptional.
What separates a regular athlete from one of the other athletes that actually takes
Upbringing,
it?
history.
So why blame the school for that?
That's what I'm saying. But the school makes money off them. The school is a big player in this thing.
Understandable, and the school
does
and the
not
school
care.
is telling you, and the school is telling
The
you.
school tells you
look,
you have a
we're-
free. They say you have a free ride. We're making millions off you. These kids get injured. Like they have like life-altering injuries
Yes.
playing for the school, and the school is just free because they pay what 50 grand for your education.
But
Wait,
but that
Johnny-
50 grand
Johnny
is an
Manziel- but wait,
opportunity.
Johnny Manziel or whatever his name is, the Mr. Football.
Johnny Manziel.
He makes what? Let's say 10 million in jersey sales and filling tickets and filling chairs, and then you pay 60 grand for a sociology major, and then that washes your hands clean of him for the rest of his life. What if he tears his ACL? What if he gets hit in his back really hard and he's injured for the rest of his life? Even if he has a medical degree, he's gonna have to pay through his teeth for the rest of his life.
I'm not saying that like
All I'm saying is, if
some of the
schools,
compensation
if the
thing
schools
needs
make
to
so much
change.
money, exactly. Now let me tell you what my plan is,
Go ahead.
which is probably not a well thought out plan. But you don't force them to take whatever classes you want. You just say, we're going to compensate you based on academic performance. If you have a GPA of 3.0 and above, on a full load,
Yeah.
we'll compensate you. Watch these kids fucking straighten up. When they see the other boys making 3 grand a month or 5 grand a month or whatever,
Right.
whatever you pay them.
Right.
I'm not saying the school, but once you're done with school and you come out with sociology major, that's up to you. But if you're in school and you're holding a 3.0 and above GPA in sociology, keep playing. We'll compensate you. If you choose to go for engineering, we'll compensate you. But when you say we're going to pay you 50 grand and you brag about how we give them a full ride to us is expensive because we are the customers. You know what I'm saying? These people are they're the merchants. They're the ones that sell the goods. They're paying your full ride at cost. It's like Walmart telling you we're going to give you a free candy bar. To you, it's 68 cents. To them, it's 10 cents they're spending.
So
You know what I'm saying?
you're arguing. Hold on, I think we're arguing two different points. You're arguing from the point of the university is making more money than they're shelling out for these student athletes.
I just
my
I feel
point.
I feel it's what's it called? What's what I'm looking for? When you use people exploitation.
Okay,
It's exploitation of talents.
I don't think there's anybody in this room here that's going to disagree with you. My point on it is that everyone who is a student athlete has opportunity. They have access to the same things across the board. There are some people who choose to take that opportunity and choose to make the most out of it.
That's true.
There's some people who will do the bare minimum, use the tutors that will write their papers for them, and basically cheat the system.
That is true.
Can you really? We're just talking about the current system. We're not talking about how it should be, how they should be compensated.
Mm-hmm.
But is it really fair to look back on the school and say that it's your fault?
You know what?
Like,
Honestly,
who is
you're
he-
right.
Why is he
You're right.
snitching?
It's not the school's fault. It's not the school's fault. But like I said, though, me, I'm arguing a compensation thing. I want these kids to get paid for excellence.
Which, as they should.
You know,
I totally support that.
and that's fine. Like this news story came out like a couple of months ago about them. You know, school. What school was that? A court just said they could unionize. The students could unionize and actually get paid. You know, and yes, I agree. I feel like NCAA should have seen this coming earlier.
Yeah, I agree.
Before it got to this point.
I agree.
Pay these kids. Don't pay them 100 grand a year. Pay them 15 grand, 20 grand a year.
And
Then once they're done with school, and honestly, I wouldn't take it one step further. I would say all these big schools, all these Division 1 schools should set up a fund for like alumni who have injuries that they got from playing football for that school. Because in the real world, if you come out at 21, 20, 22 with a chronic back injury or a chronic knee injury, it's gonna fuck you. It's gonna fuck with you for the rest of your life.
So you're let me throw a devil's advocate in here, which I don't really like to do. Let me throw an angel's advocate in here. You're saying that student athletes should be paid because of the peradventure that they can injure themselves for the rest of their lives.
No, I mean the ones that are injured, alumni that have been injured should have a fund that helps take care of their medical needs.
Okay, but still backing up, why should student athletes be paid versus just a student? Or a student who, let's say, a student who excels in their field.
Because those students don't make money for the school.
Okay.
That's my main argument. In a capitalist society, you should be compensated when you make. It's like where you work.
They bring tremendous.
They bring tremendous revenue.
I see what you're saying.
I said, and there's some schools that the football program pays for all the other sports.
Mm-hmm. I watched a documentary on CNN, and the guy went in and followed. I think it was Notre Dame. He followed them for like a week, and he said these kids are athlete students, not student athletes. Mm-hmm. The school just throws them in, and they compete at such a high level.
Yeah,
you know, and to just say, "Oh yeah, we give you a full ride, 40 grand." Maybe
it's not enough.
Maybe to them at cost it's like 30 grand.
Right.
You know.
Right.
It's empty rooms already that weren't filled up. Oh, 30 grand, we gave you a full ride, and then they make millions off you, millions and millions.
Ticket sales, jersey sales.
Look at the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
It's just full of people and the commercials and the companies that advertise during those games.
Right.
This is all school revenue.
Well, I feel like the culture is changing because just recently the NCAA actually settled with former football players and basketball players for Division I that their likenesses were used in those NCAA games.
Yeah.
They settled for $20 million and EA Sports settled for $40 million.
You see?
It's unfortunate because
They have to get to this level.
each player is going to get an average of $400 to $2,000 each. Yeah. So,
but the thing is this,
it's a beginning. It's a start.
It opens the floodgates.
Yes, definitely open the gates.
You know what it's going to end? It's going to end as students unionizing, athletes setting up unions, and dictating terms.
Yeah,
that's what's going to end up at. So if they had smart board of directors or smart, guys in power, catch this before it happens. No, the schools. Pay them pennies before they sue you for thousands.
But you know they don't because they just started. The playoffs is supposed to start this year. Yeah, like it took them this long to have like a playoff system.
You mean the BCS? They moved it to playoffs now. Yeah.
So I'm just saying. I mean, this guy is probably saying this right now just because he wants attention and he's I'm just saying though. Those colleges exploits those kids, man.
I understand on the exploitation tip, but just talking about mechanics, like I feel like don't say anything 8 years later. Let's say like you even grew a conscience. Okay, if you grew a conscience like 2 years after you left school, cool. Bring it up then. Like don't just start snitching now.
How was he saying it though? Was it
an interview.
It was like a tongue in cheek, like laughing. Yeah, we used to mess around and fuck around. And is that how he was saying it?
No,
because niggas can be ignorant and just be bragging. He might just be bragging. He might not be trying to expose anybody. He might just be bragging about
he was trying to expose it. Like he was trying to like shed light to it as he put it to. Like I think that's just the weakest thing ever.
He's an attention whore.
Everybody is given the same opportunity when you're a student athlete. You get that full ride scholarship.
Yeah.
Even if you're the star, you get more. You get more resources. If you tell your coach like, hey, I have like this chemistry class that I'm taking. I really got to. Yeah. They will get you tutors.
Yeah.
They will get you help. But it's because like you're not taking it seriously. You're just like, whatever, and you're just oh, I can do this. I can take an African American studies class and just get an A. Just do it.
Let me just
ride it out.
Right.
Just do it.
Imagine having a Nigerian parent and you come home and tell them that your major is African American
Studies.
One, you can go to school for free.
For free.
That's funny because I just saw today on a YouTube clip some Nigerian boys that were like putting on they do like different skits and stuff. And one of the Nigerian boys told his dad that he was going to school for fashion design. His dad flipped.
Oh no! I bet the man first of all laughed. He probably laughed like,
No. He didn't
like,
laugh.
You're funny.
The laugh was like the dad was like, huh?
Kini?
What did you say?
Fashion what?
Come again? Fashion kini.
So wait here. Whenever Nigerian parents tell you wait here, I'm coming back. Once they leave, you fucking take off.
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
call 911.
Yeah, exactly. It was
Yeah,
pretty
man. Look,
hilarious.
I understand. When I first got here and I was at U of M and I was in college, I used to think to myself, these lucky bastards, man, free ride. I'll be a mechanical engineer, blah 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 blah. But niggas are still niggas, and niggas are still ignorant, and they're still kids.
And at the end of the day, it's not easy. It's not easy to study and play sports, but people do it.
People do it though.
People do it.
But
Like,
people, it's not easy to go to the Olympics, like I said, but people do it.
yeah.
So people have different abilities and different. The school needs to cover its bases though, at least with the compensation
Right.
and with the help after they graduate.
Right.
What are you doing?
So
I don't know. I'm
Stop
dancing.
dancing, please.
Sorry. So DJ Khaled was on First Take a few days ago. Actually, it was before the Heat lost this last game. By the way, Spurs are up 2-1. So it was tied 1-1.
Thank you,
Eric, DJ Khaled went on First Take.
I'm very upset at First Take.
Well, you can't be too upset because they are. That's a good point. I was thinking about it earlier. I think they are really trying to be a little bit more pop / mainstream because today they brought on Flo Rida. So,
But that's everything.
they've
though.
had Lil
Besides-
Wayne.
but you
they've
know what-
had-
but you know what-
So
you know
they're trying to be a little bit more.
Flo Rida was funny. I heard him on Mike and Mike.
Florida is a Miami boy. There's a Florida boy.
Yeah,
though.
but so is
But
DJ
so is
Khaled.
Khaled.
yeah,
so
so
it's
yeah,
Khaled.
so I'm not mad at them though. It's
So
just-
we heard the interview, but there's certain clips of this interview to show this guy's buffoonery that we gotta play.
he was not
Like,
sober
we
though.
have to play.
He was not. He could not have been sober.
He might have been.
Nobody's that stupid in real life in the world.
Well,
though.
let's play it and let the fans
I'm
the
just
fans
saying.
tell us.
They're
You know what?
They're stupid.
Wait, let's do this. Let's play the clip.
Let's play it.
And we're going to have the fans tell us whether or not DJ Khaled was sober in this interview or not. Cool?
Nobody's.
Is this a few clips of the interview? We'll play it and tweet us, FIIP Podcast, or go to our Facebook, FIIP Podcast, and let us know if you really feel that DJ Khaled was sober or not.
Do we have an Instagram, man?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'd love to post some naked pictures of myself, just so people can see.
With that being said, we're not getting an Instagram.
Oh, it's uncalled for.
Thanks.
That rudeness is uncalled for.
All right, first clip. Let's roll it.
Do you give the Spurs any other games in this series? Will the Heat win out?
No,
it's over.
It's over.
Okay.
We're winning tonight, winning the next game, and then we're going to this.
You're going to win it in San
We're going
Antonio.
to San Antonio where they turned the AC off. They won that one game because they were cheaters. See, they got to win. Hold on, listen. They won, but they cheated. See, they practiced with no heat.
Oh, they practice with no.
They practice
Do you
with
know
no-
that for a fact?
Of course I do.
Oh, okay.
Of course
Who's
I
your
do.
source on that?
No, it's the streets.
The streets have told Khaled
See,
what's
I'm
up.
gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna keep it real. See, they don't love you no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's just the facts.
I guess she is.
Oh my goodness.
That's what he said, man.
the streets told
The
us.
streets told him that they cut the AC off to ensure that the Miami Heat would not win that game.
Hold on. That's not even the stupidest part. There's more.
The streets told
But the thing is this, though. I don't know why you guys are laughing. Because maybe the streets did tell them.
Which
You're all going to look like fools.
Which streets? The
Just
Boulevard?
saying.
Was it the Boulevard?
It's Miami.
Or was it the
You can't know.
Was it the avenues?
Was it the avenues? Hold on, there's more, man. Let's
There's
listen.
more, there's more.
Let's listen to some more DJ Khaled.
You know,
Streets told him.
the circles told them.
I respect everyone, right? But I can't respect somebody turning the AC off
Right.
and cheat. I can't do it.
Well-
And the streets are saying they cheated.
What if it just broke? Is that possible?
Of course not. Of course it didn't break. It's called backup systems. It's called.
Well, it did happen at the Super Bowl.
It's called, no,
it did happen at the Super Bowl.
But they fixed it though.
See, what you guys don't know about Khaled is he used to be an air conditioning technician in his previous life.
You guys have ruined your credibility as Africans. The guy's name is Khaled. Okay, in Nigeria it's Khalid.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That means he has a third world blood in him.
Okay.
Let me finish talking.
Keep
When the
going.
guys in the streets told him, he's talking about the actual streets. It's witchcraft, guys. Why are you laughing? This is very serious. It's witchcraft.
But hold on,
This Khalid boy is saying something that you guys don't understand. You're laughing at him. The streets told him. The streets told him.
I think the
It means
best
witches told him.
the best response
I love the
live
guy, man. I respect him.
the best response was what Skip Bayless told him. Well,
Yeah, yeah. Hold on.
Let's just
That's
play
it.
that.
Let's just play it. Let's just play it. Hold on.
DJ, explain this to me. Explain this one, because I'm loving your wisdom here.
Wow. Dude, that is
Skip Bayless is a jerk.
the guy's a jerk.
But you know what the worst part is? DJ Khaled in his head is high-fiving himself like, yep.
Yep.
He's like
Dropping
I
wisdom.
smashed that interview.
Dropping wisdom on niggas.
I killed that interview.
This is crazy,
Hold on, hold on.
dog.
The guy called him. He called him DJ.
DJ.
DJ. Explain this.
DJ, explain this to me.
That's his first name, DJ.
And the guy was like,
I'm loving your
I'm
wisdom.
loving your wisdom. If that isn't like the best white man takedown, that's the
Yo,
best.
you know what's
I
funny?
know I
Like,
gotta go
Skip,
racial
Skip,
on this.
I like you. I like you, Skip.
Skip Bayless was really like, he knew he was being a
He
jerk.
knew.
when
He knew
said
it.
that.
He knew it.
Oh,
He knew it.
He knew he was being a
like,
jerk.
You guys think the worst of people.
No,
what,
no.
What if he really was loving his wisdom? What is Bailey? has been
Which
think-
wisdom? Which
what,
wisdom?
Wait. What if he's been thinking that there are something to these streets?
Mm-hmm.
And then here is a guy
No,
who just
come on,
confirms.
No. Because
Stay here.
Okay.
Hey, Chuck, stay here and fool yourself.
Let's look at it
Who
this
told
way.
you that? Who told you that? The streets?
The streets told him.
Nigga, you guys aren't ready. You're not ready.
Hey,
You're not ready.
You know what?
When you're ready, I will introduce you to the
what?
fucking streets.
To the avenue?
You
The
know
boulevard?
everything.
Okay.
Okay, laugh now.
Let's look at it this way. If Skip Bayless really was loving his wisdom, if you really truly believe that, the statement the streets told me in itself invalidates any type of wisdom. Right?
It just explains you what the streets are.
Do you what are the streets?
Witchcraft.
Exactly. So you think that that's wise?
Okay. Okay. No. I'm not. I'm saying okay. Keep ignoring witchcraft. It
Wait.
becomes like a fun
Wait.
game.
Okay,
No, I don't ignore witchcraft.
There's one more.
Witches and wizards are
Hold on,
real.
there's-
guys.
there's one
I'm
more clip.
Sure
There's one more clip.
That Khalid was not talking Khalid.
Khalid is his name. Oh, Khalid, not be Khalid. Khalid.
Whatever you want to call it, I'm sure he wasn't talking about witchcraft.
There's
The
one
guy
more
was,
clip.
the guy was
That boy's
talking
a
about
half-caste.
the guy was talking about the streets in Dade County.
Dade County. You heard me?
That's what he was talking about.
Well, we
and
can-
by
we
the
can-
streets,
you know what?
when Skip
We can
Bayless
agree
hears
to
the
disagree.
streets, he's thinking like the pavement. He's thinking
Because
like,
he's stupid.
He's thinking the tar.
That is why he needs that
and that's
wisdom.
why he's saying like,
Okay,
oh,
okay.
this
So
is
there's
real
one more.
wisdom.
There's one more
No,
clip.
screw
There's
you.
one more clip.
Screw you. It's
Let's
uncalled
hear the last clip.
Don't insult witchcraft, man.
So you're on the side of Khalid.
I am on his side.
Okay.
Because
Let's
the
see if
guy
you're on the side
cheats.
after this. Let's see if you're on his side after this clip.
Let's see.
We got King James.
Where are you sitting?
I'm sitting, you're gonna like these seats. They're the best seats in the house. I'm sitting right next to the Spurs, the camera seats, TV seats. You're gonna see me and Rick Ross on there. And let me tell you why I'm sitting
I
there.
always see Rick Ross, but when I'm asking you that question is for this reason. You bold right now, and I appreciate it.
Oh, I got you.
But I'm gonna be looking at you when. Don't let me see you nervous.
Listen.
Don't let me
Listen.
see you nervous.
You my guy. I like your style because you keep it 100. I'm never nervous. I'm a champion. Champions don't get nervous.
Okay.
We
What
the
did you
best.
Okay.
Yo, do you realize that they
What
lost?
ring do you have?
They lost.
And
that
they
game.
lost.
They lost that game.
But you know what?
I bet you he was nervous.
According to TMZ, him and Rick Ross did stay the whole time.
Of course.
I think we should leave him with a serenade. Welcome to the Chook Serenade Your Life segment
I
of
don't
the
know
show.
about your life, but I still need your body, though.
Let's get
Let's
that
do
deep voice.
So
You back up from the mic.
This is my my segment where I pick a song I heard recently that I think you guys should check out. It's the new Coldplay album. The song's called "Always in My Head." Always in my head. Very mellow song. You know, it's good for you and the lady when you're down and you get in trouble. You want to make her, drip a little. You know, don't make faces, man. We're all grown ups here. Yeah, I sing that song to her. I don't know if I should. I sing the song?
Sing the song, please.
Are you sure?
Go ahead.
Let them know.
No. I don't think I should.
Of course you should. This is your segment.
Yeah.
What will we do if you don't do it?
No, you can just go check out the song.
you know what? Screw
Always.
this guy's segments.
I am not a singer. I'm not a singer. That's Reese's. What?
Are you gonna sing
No,
it?
I'm not gonna sing the song.
No,
But check it out, though.
I like to let people live out their dreams. Whose dreams?
It's
You
not
know,
my
like
dream.
armchair quarterback. Like, that's me. I wish I was an athlete.
You are an athlete, man. You play basketball.
Will you sing?
I am not singing this song, guys.
You
I'm
gotta
sorry.
sing the song.
Oh God, I cannot sing this.
Come on, man. Go ahead, man.
I hope I remember the words.
This guy's a Dwight right now.
I think of you. I haven't slept. These guys are fools. I think I do. Whoa.
Come on, man. Leave him alone.
I won't forget. My body moves, goes where I will. Though I try, my heart stays still. All right, that's for you guys, man. Enjoy. Check it out. Always in my head. Coldplay, new album. Check it out.
Stop laughing. Here's how the
It's
song.
okay.
Here's how the song really goes.
I think of you. I haven't slept. I think I do, but I don't forget. My body moves, goes where I will. But though I try, my heart stays still. It never moves. Just won't be left.
Yo, appreciate y'all for tuning in one more week.
Fuck you, Zeke.
FIIP podcast. Fix it in post.
Yeah, guys.
These
Hit us up.
boys again. Follow us on Twitter.
These boys again.
Follow us on Facebook. Eventually, we're going to have the Instagram up as well.
Yeah, follow Chooks on Instagram. It's gonna be sexy naked pictures of Chooks.
He doesn't even have an Instagram. If you ask
No, I
him,
don't.
right?
I really don't.
So-
You don't have an Instagram.
You know, I actually had to unfollow Ocho Cinco
Why?
because, like, the guy started posting dick pics
No, he didn't.
On Instagram?
on Instagram.
No, I'm sure they probably cut him off.
No, like not like blatant, but he was like he showed like the bulge in his pants.
Nobody wants to see that.
I was like, nobody. Unfollow.
He do that in real life.
Unfollow.
He can't be that stupid, man.
So don't follow Ocho Cinco.
I mean, this
Yo.
is the man that beats his girlfriend.
Yeah, don't follow him. Hey, appreciate y'all, man. Stay tuned next week. We have
Sure.
another episode coming at y'all. It definitely won't be about sports, but we got a little excited, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for
We
McCants.
skipped a lot.
Giving
We
us,
skipped
um,
a lot of topics, man.
Yeah, we got a lot of topics coming up for you
Well,
next week.
we'll
Oh,
get
by
to
the way, just real quick plug. My guy from New York, Sam Bancole,
Thank you,
aka
Douglas.
Maz.
Thanks.
He's gonna be here, so we're gonna get him on the podcast.
Thanks.
And get some
Some
ideas
funnies.
from him. Get some
Amen,
funnies
brother.
from him.
Some
So
funnies.
stay tuned next week. Appreciate it. Fix it in post. Georgia.
Cheer.